Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam.
Yes, let's get started with the IAAF World Championships in London. And two Nigerian ladies will be in action today. Blessing Okagbare and also Ese Brume will be participating in the long jump qualifications tonight.
All the best. Hopefully they can make it to the final.
Yep.
Okay, also on the show, still on the IAAF World Championships in London, this guy right here, Wade Van Nickert, is still the undisputed king when it comes to the 400 meters. That's because he retained his title, which he won 2 years ago, in a very, very comfortable fashion. I mean, he cruised to that victory in London yesterday.
No contest at all.
Not at all.
And in this one, yes, it was a huge contest, but then somehow Real Madrid were able to just put Manchester United where they belong right now in Europe by beating them 2-1 at the Super Cup in Macedonia.
Now that answers the question. We have only one super champions, and that's Real Madrid.
Okay, that's what it is.
Good game it was. Obviously, we'll talk about it later on, but yeah, it was enjoyable. But we have to start with the IAAF World Championships. Day 5 for Nigeria wasn't the best yet again. That's becoming a very familiar story now. We just had one athlete, you know, on parade at the Olympic Park in London yesterday, and that was Glory Nathaniel, and she was actually running the 400 meters hurdles, but she didn't do too well. Cecilia, the bottom line is Glory Nathaniel has failed to qualify for the final.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, she ran a new 55.30 seconds. That's in the heat. We felt okay, she was going to take a step further in the semi-finals, but just somehow, whatever may have happened, I mean, maybe she actually had maybe a possible violation of a lane. Maybe she moved from one lane to another. I think that's the only explanation we can have in the second semi-final heat there. So, and at that time, she had about 55.40 seconds. I felt, okay, this might just, you know, give us something, but somehow she was disqualified. And you know, when you miss your lane and you get into, you know, your fellow athletes, competitors' lane, you're bound to be disqualified.
That's
so when the final result came, so there was a violation there, and DQ, that was what was written beside her name instead of the normal score. She had a DQ there. So for her, she was seeking, you know, to become the first woman in hurdles to actually reach the finals, but she just couldn't do that. So Nathaniel and Gloria, well, okay, I think she gave it a shot. Running your personal best, at the World Championship, it's something you can really hold on to, and the next championship, you can build on that. So we wouldn't say it was okay. Then tonight, the big one tonight.
I mean, disappointing way to end the season. But it is what it is. Yeah, let's go back. You know, let's move on and let's not dwell too much on what happened yesterday. Blessing time today. Yeah,
blessing time. Hopefully we got some blessings today. But then it's all about the qualifications for the long jump women's event in London. And Blessing Okagbare is going to be in Group B. Then for Ese Brume, she is in Group A. And if you take a look at other athletes, they will be, you know, hopping and jumping against these athletes. Some of them have had 7 meters jump this season. And Brittany Rees. Okay, let's start with Group A now. Group A, where you have Ese Brume. Ese Brume's group, somehow, you know, you have Shara Proctor. We know what she did at the Olympics and also the last World Championship and all that. But she's got the personal best of 7.07 meters. But she hasn't been able to do that this year. So you will say, okay, Ese Brume should be a little bit comfortable there. Then you have a really Kaputin. Her also is another athlete she also needs to watch out for. 6.39, that's her personal season best this year. Then 6.39, personal best. Then Ese Brume, you come to her 6.64 meters. So an all-time best for her is 6.83 meters.
So if she can farthest than
precisely. Yeah, that's it. So that's why I said there's a little hope there.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go further down.
Further down. Now take a look at another athlete that have done 7 meters this season, 7.01 meters. So that simply means it might just be the athlete she'll also be watching out for. But if she can just jump 6 points, maybe 8.4 meters, that might just qualify her, you know, for the final stage.
The final, yeah.
Remember at the Olympics, she was actually the only Nigerian got to the final of any event at all. Yeah. So I'm tipping her to get to the final. Then she can take.
Let's go down the list again. I'm looking at Tiana Bartoletta.
Yeah.
That's the name right there. Olympic champion, and she's been in great form as well to 7.01 meters, and she's jumped on season's best. And look at the personal best of 7:17 there. That's a massive jumper right there. And she would go into this qualifier as one of the favorites as well. But it's a Brume, like what I was saying, Commonwealth champion. Let's not forget that. She has all the attributes to be a
world champion.
Yeah, a great jumper. But I don't know if it's going to be difficult. But I expect her to go through to the final. That's the least that we can expect from Ese Brume in this event. Group B. This is where. We're still on Group A.
Group A, I mean, there's so many.
Yeah, it's a long list.
That's why you just have to do your best and see how you can get that from me. Starting from Kunasha Burks. 6.83 meters, that's what she has jumped, and her best overall is 6.93 meters. Then you have Ivana Spanovic, that's the lady also you just want to watch it for, 7.24 meters.
Bronze, she won bronze in Rio. Last year.
Just watch it for her. Yeah. Also, Luma Grava, 6.74 meters, and also 6.86 meters. That's her personal best. They also have Alina Rutaru. Okay, that's 6.78 meters and 6.78 meters. That's her personal best also. But then we're looking at the ladies. We've got 7, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies in that group that have jumped 7 meters. And the Sebrume has never done that.
Yeah,
so if she can try and get into the group at the qualifier.
It's a very competitive field. She has a work cut out, no doubt.
Very.
Group B,
Group B, yes. Blessing Okagbare, because she has jumped 7 before. We know that. But starting from Lauren Ugen, her 6.97 meters, 6.97 meters, both her season best this year and also all-time her personal best. Angela Morosani also, okay. Then Brittany Rees.
That's all right. That's the popular
just
Brittany
need to watch out for
champion in 2012 and champion as the London Olympics. And